Hi, it's Mary Lou, and I have something to share with you. That's why I'm here. Oh boy. I have a folio with a journal inside of it. So I want to share that with you. But first, let me say that this is, as you read in the little ditty before the video, or at the beginning of the video, that this is a guest design team project for Laura at the Papered Soul on Etsy. So a lot of the things I use in here are from her shop, and I hope you'll go by, stop by, and share some love with her. See if you can't find some things that you need for your journals from her shop. Okay, let me tell you about this folio. I made one last year, and it was called Rosy Posy. This one's a little bit shorter, but it's as wide, and yeah, it's pretty much the same, except for that. It is a folio made. I made the cover out of chipboard, medium weight chipboard. I covered that with wallpaper, which is wonderful to work with because it's the kind I got was sticky. So I added a little more glue, but it sticks very nicely. And some, what do you call it? Some sticky tape. I added sticky tape as well. Score tape. Okay. So this one is 7.5. This cover measures about 5 5/8. And then this left spine is 1.5. The right spine is 1 1/4. You can see the band there that holds the journal in place. There's the front, the sides, and there's the back. The paper that I used on this image and this image are from Red River. It's canvas, and it prints beautifully, as you can see. I did do a second layer of the flap, the fake flap, but it looks pretty, so I thought I'd add that. I did add the image to the cover. That's not in the kit, but I'd like to have some kind of image on the front of my covers, not just a design. So I added her, and I thought she looked really beautiful with this. Okay, underneath that image there is a pocket, and there's a large tag in it. These fibers are from Laura's shop. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I love to hear your comments. And questions. The ribbon runs all the way under and is glued inside that, so you don't have to worry about that, coming undone or anything. It's going to stay there. Okay, let me show you the folio. When it's fully opened, this folio is about 19 inches. Let me see if I've got you in frame so that you can see it too, not just me. So that's 12 to right here, and then 7 more. So 19 inches across the span of it. And let me take you inside, show you the different components. The kit I used for this is called Ode to Rose from Screech Owl Studios. I'll put a link down below to her shop, and anything I mention in the shop in this video I will put down below in a link for you. Okay, up here I made a little pocket, a cute little pocket, and in it is this little card with a tab, and there's a teeny tiny shrunk down little tag from the kit, and then there's an envelope, and these are some that I made. These aren't in the kit. I designed these as well. This was one of Yvonne's mini kits, so to stretch it a little farther I made a few things as well. And there's a little card in there that you can journal on. Down here, this is magnetized, and inside is a card from the kit. And this is a beautiful kit, as you can see it. If you love roses like I do, this is quite the thing to see. Over here, I have a long flap that I just put this little label from the kit and a tab that I made. Now, this idea here came from Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventure. She made something similar. I took my own spin on it, but it has several pages of coffee-dyed papers here that you can journal on or take notes on. Then there's a large or a deep pocket, and it's got a postcard, and it's got a long tag, and another one of the little envelopes I just showed you with flour on it and some lines for you to journal on. Okay, then we're going to open this up so you've got more landscape here. In the center, here is a card, Ode to Rose. In this pocket, there's a large pink tag, or a tall one. Then I've got a little card that's a little demure, a bashful little maiden was demure in her actions, and that's sober, staid, and modest. So now you know what that means. And then up here, there's a large pocket there, and you could certainly put more than this in it, but this is a starter. You could journal and tell a story here and put a photo back here if you wanted. Use it however you wish. My thought with this is that you could take all the stuff out, put some of it in the journal, and then put your own things. Maybe stick some stamps in here or in here. And, well, no, be better here. And then, you know, other items that you might need to be handy at your desk. Okay, there's that page. Over here, there's a side tuck pocket with an envelope I created. And inside, a rose in sunlight is nature. A rose in the dark is poetry. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, there's a little card for journaling that I created. That's something that I created aside from the kit. Okay, now we open it this way. And back here, again, there's a large card for you to journal on, or you could use photos in there if you wanted to, or on there, and journal on the front. Here's another magnetized pocket with another card that you can journal on. Okay, we'll go in the center now. So this is take 2, by the way, because I forgot to show parts of this. Anyway, there's a pocket here. This pocket is in the kit, and this pocket's in the kit. And I thought I'd stack them up and make a double pocket there. So here's a pretty rose card. There's Ode to Rose. And then I shrunk down one of the large tags and made that. And in the back pocket, or envelope, there's a card that I created from parts of the kit. And then this is a tag from Laura's shop, her manila tags. And I used a doily from her shop, and I printed out some roses. Some of the roses, the flowers are, she gives you flowers in the kit that you can use. So I used it. I printed them out on vellum so I could use that. I took a page from a small French book that a friend sent me. Thank you, Mary. And layered it, collaged it, whatever. This is one of the sayings from my journal. Oh, what's it called? Journal Words and Sayings, I think. And this is all like on a line, and you just snip it where you need to add however much you can to go down on your tag or your card that you want to make. This beautiful crinkle ribbon is from Laura's shop here too. I'm trying to remember, show it all. Laura, I'm trying. Okay, we're going to skip past the journal, but you can see that's the journal, and it's held in place with the elastic band. Over here, make sure you're in frame, and you're not, so we'll go over here a little bit. Here's a couple of little envelopes that I created. And now if I can get them out, we'll be doing well. I didn't have fingernails on when I was making this. I took a break from fingernails for a little while and just let them be normal. There's a little pretty card I put in there for you to journal on. The same cards in this one, so I'm not going to try. And there's little Velcro dots there to hold those closed. Okay. Then there's a belly band that I used one of these to make a belly band. And it's got a little stopper there, and you've got a tag. This is crinkle ribbon and some eyelash yarn or trim from Laura's shop. Over here is another large pocket. It's very large, and it is magnetized. Inside is this little monthly calendar and a place to put some notes. So it is small, I know. When I was making it on the screen, it looked a lot bigger, but I realized what size I was making because I wanted it to fit in this pocket. So you could write dentist or whatever you wanted, or just use it to journal on, or, you know, put photo back here and, you know, put some notes here for it. There you go. That's there. And then back behind it is this little tabbed note card. There we go. Now we go on this side, and there's another pocket with a tag, pretty pink tag, and then another envelope I made, and I didn't put anything in it so that you could. Over here is a double pocket with a little label and a smaller tag and a card from the kit. She gave you all this trim so you could make some pretty things. In the back pocket, this is an accounts receivable ledger page from Laura's shop. Lots of places to journal on there. I made an envelope out of it, so you could certainly put something in there. And more of her crinkle ribbon here. It's so pretty, this color. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Now we're here. This is the journal that I created for this folio. I'm going to untie the ribbon so I can take it out. And then you just slide it out. You have to find the center first. It's right there. So you lift up on this, and it's it's one signature that's sewn together with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. This is a 110-pound cardstock cover. Look familiar? It's like on the front and back. Okay. And then inside, I created a little pocket, did some edge punching so that you can put more things if you want to. I put coffee dyed papers. I put the Rhodia papers that has all the dots so that you can just write on the lines. There's an uptuck here. And I left a lot of it blank, but I wanted to put some things in it. So here's some grid paper and lined on this side. A couple of tags or cards or whatever you want to call them. I like to use them because I put little pockets on them or put tags on them, however you want to use them, but they're fun to work with. Then there's some more coffee dyed papers. Here's one of Laura's, I call it I don't know what she calls them, but they're like a florist's envelope. They're windowed for your little cards. They look like that kind of sort of. Anyway, inside, I put a little card in there with coffee dyed paper on this back that you can journal on. Sorry, I'm sliding in and out of frame, aren't I? I think I made it tight. May have to slide it down a sliver to get it in, but it goes in. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh, I know what it's doing. It's hooking on the inside of the envelope. There you go. And then there's the tag. I think I showed you the tag, but if not, there it is. Anyway, here's a beautiful bag. I love this pinky bag that she has, the polka dots. Here's also an envelope. She carries a variety of these envelopes in her shop. I put a little card in there with coffee dyed paper on the back. It just slides in there. There's some sheet music paper, however you want to say it. Some grid. A beautiful doily from Laura's shop. A page from a garden book about roses with a pocket for you to add stuff to. I did some punching on that page. I made a little flip here that you can journal on. And you can tuck something in there if you want to. There's some parchment paper. Here's another belly band at the center of the signature. This is a card from Laura's shop, a time card. I put another one of the images that I put on the cover, and a half or a part of Laura's doilies right back there. On the back, I used a card from the kit. I made a pocket, added that, and one of these little price cards from her shop. Well, put it the right way. There, that looks better, huh? Okay, then some coffee dyed paper again. I put a little tuck spot there. This opens so you can journal in there. There's a little pocket on the other side. And there's some journaling space inside. The other side of everything, all the way through. On this little part of the bag, I made a little pocket, and this is one of the small little manila styled tags like that. See? In our shop with some more crinkled ribbon, and I decorated that, did some collaging. Inside is one of her guest checks that I made into a little envelope, and inside, and so there's journaling. I didn't want to glue it down because then you lose a lot of the journaling space. Inside, I just put a variety of things that came in the kit that I didn't use, or things that I printed, and there will be more included with this journal to whomever purchases it. Things I had left over so that you can create more pockets or whatever you want to do, more tags, something. The back of every page we looked at already. Here's the back cover, and this is one of the cards from Laura's shop. Has a punched hole in it already when it arrives, so I tied some of her pretty ribbon in there, and I just did some collaging there. So that's the journal. You tie it back together. I'm not going to do it now just to save time. If I can get it separated here. I want to show you how this goes back together. Not this, but the book itself, the folio. This, will just slide back in here. Okay, and then all this goes back in there. Okay, so you close this, you close this, and bring it up so it's standing up. Then you close this and bring it up. Then you could put this in, and then you could put that in, and then you can tie it, and that's how it works. It's a fun project to make. If you're interested in making one of these, I watched a video series by Andrea at Artie Mays, and I'll put a link below for that as well, so that if you want to make one, you can make one of your own. Thank you for stopping by. I so appreciate all of you who are so faithful to watch my videos, and I love all your comments. I love it when you give me questions. I hope you will stop by Laura's shop. Give her some love. If you buy something, tell her Mary Lou sent you, and you have a good rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye. God bless you now.